Hi, I'm Dr. Carolee Johnson. I'm with besthealingsolutions.com, and I wanted to talk about things that are conditions that we heal that seem to be stuck or unsolvable by the medical industry. At Healing Solutions, some of these things are actually completely solvable. Children with anxiety disorders, children who self-injure, children who suffer with unexplained symptoms. One of the most challenging aspects of my work is with inherited family trauma. It's the knowledge that the unfinished business that you and I don't heal personally can actually end up in the laps of our kids. It'd be a great relief if the fallout from our painful experiences left with us when we left this planet, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. And as I've seen again and again, our unresolved issues often look for resolutions in the lives of our children and in our grandchildren, you know. And it can come out in memories or dreams or reflections. But Carl Jung wrote, quote, "It often seems as if there were an impersonal karma within a family which is passed on from parents to children, and it has always seemed to me that I had to complete or perhaps continue things which previous ages had left unfinished." And scientific research now, making headlines, tells us that a newborn doesn't come equipped with a clean hard drive. We're now learning that the egg or sperm that will one day become us can become imprinted with our parents' or our grandparents' stressful experiences, which genetically programs us to cope with the traumas that they endured. And these epigenetic imprints can then be passed on to our children and even to our children's children. I recently got a call from a woman who told me that her son had been diagnosed with a strange neurological condition, one that the doctors hadn't seen before. And patients with chronic or perplexing symptoms are often referred to me when inherited family trauma is suspected. And what was going on was this boy was slurring his words and dragging his feet as if he were inebriated. And the doctors consulting on the case postulated that the boy suffered from a mild cerebral palsy, but they weren't able to really agree on any diagnosis. And so I asked the boy's mother to tell me about the family history. And specifically, I wanted to know more about the boy's father. And she says, "That no-good alcoholic." She says, "I left him as soon as I found out I was pregnant." And so whether the mother made the right decision in leaving or not, the decision itself came with consequences. Consequences that she hadn't connected to her son's condition. And as the story went, the boy had never met his father. And so submerged under the layers of pain were the vulnerable feelings that had once brought the couple together and a child into life. And as much as the mother had tried to eliminate the father from her world, his presence could be felt in the next generation, and a strange symmetry now linked the father and the son together. The boy's condition appeared to mimic the very alcoholic behaviors that his mother had rejected, and the slurred speech, the dragging feet of the drunken father were now the only way that the father and son remained connected. It was very, very interesting. But parents often tell me, if I only had the power to take my child's pain away, then I would. Well, we actually do have the power. We just need to summon the strength to heal what's painful in our lives and drop the story and the judgment that we have that keep the story entrenched, you know. And it often comes down to having the courage to open our hearts to those that we feel have hurt us. And like it or not, we are the guardians of the next generation. We're the gatekeepers. And we play a huge part in how the lives of our descendants will unfold. You know, the messes that we make, the crimes we commit, the poor decisions, conscious or unconscious, the shutdowns, you know, the broken relationships that we avoid repairing. All of this counts. It all counts. And when we clean up our messes, not only do our lives seem to work better, but our children benefit as well, you know. And with what we're learning about epigenetics, it's our responsibility to keep our lives in order so that our children can be free and to live their lives. Anyway, you know, if you need my help in healing what you feel like is a epigenetic or generational trauma, go ahead and give me a call or contact me at besthealingsolutions.com or Carolee at besthealingsolutions.com. My information will be in the bio or in the description. So just give me a call. Talk to you soon.